So today we have a special topic called the art of collaboration. Can anyone summarize this in a single word? Just one word. That's the word I'm looking for. Teamwork and sync as well. So everything around us is made by teamwork. This building we're in was made by a team, not a single person. Why going so far? This session we're having right now was done by great Toastmasters. The agenda that was put up today was done by a team. I remember during university, there was this spaghetti challenge where we used to build tall architect using raw spaghettis. I had participated twice, but never won. But one thing I noticed about the winning team is that they have two things in common. They have good communication skills and a good teamwork skills. Now, I want to share a story I came across a couple of days ago that actually describes this topic, the art of collaboration. Back in 1944, during the World War II, the Germans used to keep prisoners in a very strict jail. The jail was surrounded by tall watchtowers, dogs, guards with rifles, tall fences. So thinking about escaping, impossible. Forget it. Until one day, a guy came and collected all the 600 prisoners, and they came up with a plan. The plan was to escape from the prison by building an underground tunnel from the cell until outside the fence of the jail. Now, in this team, they had a lot of professionals. There was engineers, they got miners, electricians, carpenters, map makers, and so on. There was actually a lot of professional people in that team. These are some of the equipments they actually used to escape. So, I just want to ask you guys, what do you think the spoon and knife here was used for? Exactly. They used to eat the ground with this. And then where did they put the soil? They dig. Where did they put it? In the bags, exactly. They used to fill the bags with soil, and then during the break, underneath their pants, they used to walk like penguins and drop the soil while no one's watching. And what about the air pump? Any ideas? To breathe? Exactly, but how? Exactly. So they used to pump manually air, because you're talking about 30 feet deep tunnel. So they need air to pump inside the tunnel. But one thing I think it seems odd here. The typewriter, exactly. Why do I need a typewriter to run out of jail?
Sound?
Yeah, close. There's documenting to it, but why do they need to document the process?
Maybe to write their direction underground, to direct the prisoners where to go.
Part of it, but they used to create something with it. Remember, they want to escape from the jail and then escape out of Germany.
Make sound. Let's distract parts.
Okay. They want to send a message to someone. Code.
They want to escape out of a country. How can you escape out of a country? Passports and visas. They used to create fake IDs and passports. Back in the day, everything was typed. So they used this thing so that when eventually they escape out of the prison, they can actually escape out of the country. This is an actual photo of how it looks like. It was extending from down a cell, 30 feet, and then 300 feet until outside the fence. And it was well engineered. You got a room for air ventilation, where someone was pumping air. You got a workshop here where they used to build the materials and create the forged documents. And then you also have a railway and a cart so that they can travel faster. So you could see here, this is what I call an art of collaboration. you could see this is not a single man's job. This is a teamwork. And basically in life, if everyone comes together, you can achieve anything. So I would like to end with this quote that I just came up with myself. You know, when people come together, impossible means nothing. And thank you all.